Hi, welcome to Mouse People. My name is Maria and I am so glad that you have joined me today. We have an exciting topic to talk about. So grab yourself something to drink and let's talk Disney. So when we are planning trips to Walt Disney World and Disneyland and all the international parks, one of the great topics of discussion are Disney shoes and what to wear that's comfortable. And I think that this is a very valid topic. And I also like that topic in daily life because I'm not a high-heeled shoe wearer. I do have a professional job. I'm a school counselor, so I do dress up for work, but I do not wear high heels. I like to be comfortable so that I can respond to kids after school, dogs. I take my dog to work, so I need to be able to take her out for a bathroom break during the school day, walking between buildings. There's a lot of things that I just want to be able to do in my shoes without having to change and have a lot of fuss, and I definitely want to be comfortable. So I've been reading about these shoes called Tieks for about 2 years, and they are ballet flats. I love that it's a ballet flat because I used to take ballet when I was younger, so I have that nice connection, and I do like the appearance of ballet flats. I feel like they're very classic and that they can be dressed up or down. And so today I have an unboxing to do with you guys. In this box we have 2 pairs of Tieks. However, I have an additional 2 pairs of Tieks to show you as well. Tieks has an interesting and really great return exchange policy. And I opened my Tieks and I wasn't sure about the sizing. So you're able to go on, and I ordered the size down. They only come in full sizes. I usually wear a 7.5. I ordered up to give myself some room. I ordered 8s, and I feel like they could work, but I just want to be sure, and so I ordered 7s. So I want to see the difference, and I thought, you know what? A lot of people wear these to Disney. I'm not sure. They're flats. They have some good shock absorption, the quality leathers. So let's take a look and see what we got. I love quality brands, things that have that consistency and great customer service. I think that's why so many of us are drawn to similar products like Dooney & Bourke, Alex & Ani, Starbucks. You know, the things that we know that have good reputations and are consistent. Okay, so here is the white box that the Tieks come in, and as I open it up, let me take a packing slip out. All right, this is what we see. Wow, okay. So I'm gonna take the little note card out, and you can see that the Tieks come in this gorgeous colored box. And we have an amazing sparkly flower. It's like a gift to ourselves when we purchase things like this. Look at this. I like the yellow one. It's like sunshine yellow. So it is a very, very nice packaging, and it's elasticized, so you can see it goes all the way around the Tieks box. And then there's a packing slip in the white box. So the first thing that you might have seen on top was this little note card. Look how fun. It's definitely fall, and you can see all the legs in their jeans and their Tieks ballet flats. And then inside it says, Maria, we hope these Tieks are the perfect fit. We've included a prepaid return label. Love the Tieks team. And then you can see that it is handwritten note. Love that touch. That's cool. It means that like a real person handled these and knows I was getting them, and knows I was getting them to try for a better fit. So that's just really neat to me. Okay, so are you ready to open them up and take a look? Which one first? We'll go with this this deep maroon flower. So you can just take the flower off. It's elasticized, and even the back of it, you know, it's not just like, you know, dollar store hot glued on there. It has, it's even covered over the raw parts of where it was connected, so that you can have that little decoration. Okay, so we are going to take the lid off of the box. Woo. And we are filled with goodies. So the first thing that was on the top of the box, thank you, Brian, my cameraman and wonderful husband, is this little card, and shows the Tieks, and when you open it up, has some more information about your shoes. Has information about your returns, caring for it, and the different structure of it. Okay, so now we have tissue paper and, oh, okay, inside, let's see, I'll just pull it up. It is very weighty, it's much heavier. I was very surprised at the weight of it. My husband was the one that brought the double box in when it was delivered. He says, I don't think there's shoes in here. He's like, it's way too heavy, because it does have a substantial weight. I don't think it's gonna feel heavy on the feet. It's just, I'm not sure. So it slides out, and we still have some goodies in the box, which I'll come back to. So when you open them up, this is what you'll see. So if you're new to Tieks, they are known for this gorgeous kind of teal color that is the bottom of the shoes, and also the special stripe on the back of each of them. And shoes, these Tieks are on Oprah's, I think it's one of her favorite flats. And you know, if Oprah gives it her seal, it's worth checking out for yourself. But the shoes are made that you could carry them in a purse or a bag, and if you're wearing high heels to work or to an event, by the time your feet get sore, you take the heels off, and then you have flats. So you are just gonna open them up, and ta-da! There you go. This first pair is something that's a recommendation as a great first pair, and that is matte black, because they'll go with everything. So you can see the Italian leather, and there's a leather insole, and they're elasticized around the edges, but not along the heel. So that is supposed to be comfortable, because none of us want things digging into the back of our heels. Band-aids and things are not what we want. And then the bottom has the rubber to have some shock absorption and some non-skid. And I just think that's amazing how they fold. One thing I was surprised about is this, the midsole section. So it is also like a thicker, substantial leather. I was concerned it was gonna be like cardboardy or something, and it is not. So these feel very substantial, and they're just very well made. You can see and feel the quality. There's not like rough edges or like pokey threads sticking out. Just little touches like on the heel. You can see that there's like an extra layer and the extra stitching and layer here along the top. Just very, very nice quality, very well made. So these are size 7s in the matte black. And then also in the box, woo, we have something else that is included in the box. And it is this black bag that says Tieks on it. Gotta love the little signature color. And it has the strings on it, and they have little metal little ends on there. They're kind of heavy. So this bag is so soft, but it's also like stretchy, which I'll show you in a minute. So I'm gonna open up the bag, and it's multiplying. We have another bag. So first up, the main bag with the strings, and this is meant to put your shoes in. So I'm gonna fold one shoe, fold the second shoe. I'm gonna put the shoes, and these shoes are gonna fit in this bag, believe it or not. So I've heard of a lot of different ways to do this. This is my first pair, first trying. So I'm gonna stick one pair in, and you can see that the first, well, not pair, the first shoe is in. And then I'm gonna put the second shoe in, and I'm gonna just try to stretch it and push it in there. And then I'm sure there's a lot of videos that have this a lot classier your way, but you can see it just continues to stretch, and voila. Oh, I got the, there we go. I had the little, so, and now you have this great little pouch. Your shoes can fit right in your work bag or your backpack, and or your suitcase for travel if you want to have a couple different options for travel. And then we still have this other bag. So check this out. This also has the great teak little blue on here, and it has a flap on it. So if we open up the flap, woo, we get more of that gorgeous color. And in here we have a little tote. So here we go, kind of get it to its full potential here. So you have this nice bag, and the black part that it fit into is into the seam, so it's inside. So you could put your shoes that you took off in here, and then you have your Tieks in your bag. You can switch into comfortable shoes and put those uncomfortable heels in here so that you don't have to wear them. So very cool. That's not the only use. Of course, you could use this for anything. It's always handy to have a little reusable bag with you. So that is the first pair of Tieks, the matte black. Okay, I can no longer wait. I can't wait to show you these with the yellow flower. And we'll pop that off. And again, you can see the back. Every part of it is finished, which I love. So we're gonna open it up. Let me make sure it doesn't slide out this time. And you can see that the card is on the top. And then, here's the real wow, the pop of color for me. Okay, so I'm pulling them out. Again, we have the pouch that's also gonna have the tote in it. And open them up and check these out. Let me open these out. These are a patent leather, which is actually a leather with a coating on it. And these are called ruby red. Look at that shine. I love it. So in taking a look at my wardrobe, I have a lot of things that are black and white, a lot of black with jeans, white with jeans. And so a pop of red color just makes me excited and happy. And then I can use one of my Disney bags that has a pop of red color and easily feel put together. So these ruby red Tieks were definitely ones I was very excited about. Whoops. So here are the ruby red Tieks. Might be able to see some of the details like in the heel and the ankle. And you can see the interior, and the bottom has that signature blue look to it. So remember I said that I had two other pairs of Tieks as well because I wasn't sure about the sizing. Ta-da! So I have these two that came earlier, and I'd like to show you those. I have a size 8 in the ruby reds and a size 7 in the ruby reds, and we'll take a look at the difference in sizing and see like how that looks here on camera. So these shoes are cardinal red, and when I ordered them I wasn't sure if I would like the ruby red, which are the patent leather shiny, or if I would like the cardinal red, which has a more matte finish and is a more traditional leather. Leave a comment down below and let me know which red you prefer, because I am gonna have to make a decision here. And do I go with the shine and the little flashier pop, or do I go with the more classic and muted red that is a matte red? So I am very excited to to try the 7 versus the 8 and see what fits, because I cannot wait to wear these. My plan is to, like I said, wear them to work, wear them, you know, on the weekends, shopping, errands, all that kind of thing, and potentially Disney. I think that they look adorable, and I see a lot of other Disney people that are wearing them, and I think that they look cute with a lot of different outfits, especially for us since we're flying and traveling. We have to just be aware of how much we carry, and how cool would it be to have these great shoes that are packable and then have a couple different colors. I think that's one of the appeals of the Tieks, is that there is like a rainbow of colors when you look at their boutique online. You just look and you're like, oh my goodness, that and that and that I love. Some of them I think I love just because the color is so neat, and some of them I think I love because that they would match so much. So I want to take a look and see what the difference is between the size 7 and the size 8. I'm looking all over for the matte black shoes. They're right here, Maria. I put them back in the little pouch. Okay, so the matte black are a size 7. And the cardinal red are a size 8. So I'm gonna hold them up and let's see. So toe to toe, if we match up the soles. Okay. I don't see well, there is a bit difference. Okay, the size of the actual plate, or the rubber plate, looks like a little bit, I don't know, maybe not. So if we compare the 7 to the 8, man, I don't know. They look almost the same to me. So I'll have to try them on and see. Hi! So I brought you guys outside to take a closer look at the size difference between 7 and 8. So come a little closer and I'll show you. So on my right foot, the black shoe, the matte black, is the size 7, and my left shoe in cardinal red is the size 8. So let's see if I can go back to my ballet and first position, and they it's not that dramatic, I guess, when you look. The difference for me is looking at the toe. The size 7, just at rest, I can see the bumps of my toes, and they're pushing up. On the size 8, I can see my toe if I put my toes and wiggle them, but there is a little bit of room. And the heel looks a little bit different in both of them. And I was worried about this little gap. That's why I wasn't sure if the 8 was the right size. This being my first trial at Tieks, I wasn't sure if they were supposed to have that gap, if that's just how the shoe bends and wears. But I can see that even with the 8, it still, you know, have that opening in that gap. And I'll give you a look at the back, so you can see the heels with the nice teak stripe. This one is the 7, and the red one is the 8. So you can see they're a little different in how they fit and how they look. All right. I'm gonna switch and put on the ruby red. Ta-da! So the patent leather feels very different. It's a little, the leather is a little more giving, or has a little more flex, and it feels a little more structured having the patent leather. So that's kind of a difference in feel for me. The right shoe has the size 7, and the left is the size 8. So you can kind of see the difference and get a little view of them and how the heels fit and how they kind of flex. And I'll give you a shot of the back. All right, so These are the ruby red for a fun pop of Disney color. So that is the excitement. I have some shoes that I can't wait to try out, and they're potential Disney shoes for traveling and going around the parks, and having cute and fun shoes that would be great too for, you know, going out to dinner and things like that at Walt Disney World. So I will let you know in the future how they're doing. So thank you so much for joining me today, and smile and have a great week.